Hello, all. Thank you for joining us again on the Almost Brothers podcast. Hey, will you do us a favor? If this podcast has meant something to you and encouraged you, will you consider becoming a monthly supporter? You could do $3, $5, $8, or $10 a month. What this does is this helps financially support the podcast so that we can continue to put out content and help better serve you. So if you would, down in the show notes, you can click the link, support, and become a monthly member. We love you. New episode coming your way. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Almost Brothers podcast. On today's episode, we're going to be talking with a very special couple, a surprise guest, if I may, if that's what we want to call it. Surprise to all of y'all. Not a surprise to me and Jeremiah, but we got it and we're excited about it. Coming up. What's up, everybody? I don't want to blow their ears out like last time.
Yeah,
so.
no, you about gave me a heart attack last time.
Yeah, so you want to go in nice and what's that radio voice? Hello, everybody. Welcome to 92.7 Jeremiah and Michael AM. I don't know.
AM.
Yeah. Like, wait, would we be? We'd be AM. You're morning. You're not a morning guy.
FM. Come on now.
Would be FM? Is that the more the more popular ones?
Oh, you're just saying in the
I
morning.
don't know.
I thought you'd be like AM radio, like 1460 AM
I
radio.
don't know.
Anyhow.
I don't know. I never really listened to the radio.
I don't either.
No. How you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah. I love it when you wear that hat.
You do?
Yeah. I wish you'd just give me that other one that you said you were going to give me. But, you know.
I know.
I'm going to hold my breath for that one.
Do it.
Yeah.
Starting now.
Right now. Man, I'm excited about today's episode.
Man, we got some great guests with us today.
Yes, we do. Very, very inspirational. And I don't think they know the extent of it. So it's going to be cool having them on today. But welcome.
Hello.
How are y'all doing?
We're good.
Good.
How's it going?
Good.
You just got off work, right?
Yes.
How was your day?
Busy.
He works at the factory that shall not be named.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, from what I hear, God bless you.
lots of prayers. No, he likes it. I know I've talked to him a little bit, so he likes it. I think he's in a good spot, really makes a difference. So is it still pretty hot out there?
It's warm.
Oh, that was the worst part too, dude.
You don't like the heat, do you?
No, I don't like, or work for that matter. Like mix them together. Not very fun. Not very fun. So what we're going to do is just have y'all kind of introduce yourself and get acquainted with our audience here.
We are Lloyd and Megan Barr, and we've been married for 8 years. And
Sound like that was a question.
Was that a question?
That was a question mark. We've been married for 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years. And we live in Dexter. We have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Lola, Sydney, and Paisley.
They're pretty awesome kids too.
They're good kids.
I know
We're very blessed with good kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we had you on that one time when we had the kind of video, the thrown together video version.
Yep.
We went live on Facebook and it was really good. That was a fun day.
It was a good day.
That was good.
We served a lot of people that day.
Yeah. And you kind of walked over and was like,
Yeah, I didn't know I was doing a podcast.
Like, come on, sit on down.
I think she was the first one Pastor sent over.
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she was like,
fun.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm supposed told to come over here. Sit down, put these headphones on.
Yeah, it's just walking up like, do y'all need something? Like, yeah, come on, sit down.
Yeah, it was good.
I know one thing. Y'all two are two of the hardest workers I've ever been around in ministry.
Thank you.
So I just want to, yeah.
We've talked about them several times on this.
Yes.
We talk about people that get in and serve and do so much for the ministry, and you two always come up when we talk about people that really get in and serve.
And it's like, without hesitation, you see them both out here and they're both always smiling and happy and giving people hugs and excited. And it's not like, you could tell it's not a burden on y'all to do it. So it's awesome. Like when we were doing the outside, Lloyd, and you were just, it was, I get here at 7:30 and you'd already been here. Y'all are sweating and already setting stuff up. So that's awesome. How long have you been kind of in it? How long have y'all been in the ministry, like actually kind of working here at the church?
We've been back like every Sunday or every day, I should say, for 2 years, maybe just a little over 2 years for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Which we got married here.
Yeah.
And I came with my parents in middle school. So
Okay.
I was a youth here. And then, just in and out.
Yeah.
And then as we got married, we were in and out. But something kept bringing us back.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of you have that home church
Yeah.
feeling, so you're
Yeah.
connected. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And then, just getting involved. Once you're involved and you're relied upon.
Yeah.
That's why I tell everyone, get somewhere, get plugged in, because once you're relied upon, there's no backing out. You have to, if you're that kind of person,
Mm-hmm.
I do what I'm expected of, I don't take that lightly.
Yeah.
And we both don't.
Oh yeah,
He's
absolutely.
awesome about being there. So we both love it.
And that's one good thing about here is if you've got a calling to help in any way, there's a spot for you to get plugged in and to really, get used here. So it's like, man, it's hard to find people that really, really want to.
It is hard.
A lot of people say they want to, and then they
Yes.
get in it, and it's like, I don't really want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Like, because it's an
Yeah.
everyday,
Well, if we had more people, so many people wouldn't get so tired.
That's true. Very true.
Because people get tired. It's ministry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially when you're juggling like you, with a job on top of it, and kind of having to, some days rush up here. I know Wednesdays are pretty hard.
Yeah.
Getting out and you're tired, and that's always the worst for me is getting off at 5, getting home at 5:30, 5:45, having to rush a shower, eat half a sandwich on the way out, and rush up to the church.
If you even ate dinner.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Might have to wait till
We've
9.
been just
10 o'clock.
eating dinner here
Yeah.
with the youth.
Yeah. That's
It
very
makes
true.
it makes it easier.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
Keep doing that. That's we're having pizza tomorrow.
Ooh, is it pizza or like pizza sticks?
It's pizza.
Okay,
Actual pizza.
that sounds good.
Yes, it does. It's going to be amazing.
Kind of hungry right now that we're talking about food.
Yeah. We have ice cream. We have ice cream popping out of the
Yes.
freezer.
Really?
Everywhere.
Please take some. Oh
Excellent.
my goodness gracious.
We'll come hungry then.
Yeah, for real. See, I had a food drive today.
We did. We gave to other churches so they could go distribute for us.
Yeah.
Because that's
It's a little
hard.
bit. Yeah. It's a little
I
bit
think that's
easier
I think
on
that's
everybody.
really cool too.
It is.
That way you give the other pastors opportunity to feed those sheep,
Yes.
and it's not
Yeah.
like you got to come to us for food. That Pastor Tim is willing to share that with other churches and let
Yeah.
them do that for their congregation.
Yes.
I think that's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Like-
see that.
They
No.
get really excited. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So-
And it puts some bonds there in between the churches too. Where a lot of
does.
times we're over here and then the other churches are over here. And we don't
Yeah.
really do much together, no fellowship together. But I think it brings everybody together and unifies them, even just for that day or in that thing. And then I think anything we do together is better than nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely right.
Sure.
Yeah, because it seems like now, especially as churches draw that line in the sand, like that's your congregation, this is ours. Don't
Yes.
infringe upon. It's like
Sad.
So something's got to happen to get rid of that mindset. That's
Yeah.
that's an old wineskin.
Yes, it is.
And I think we need to get past that.
come on.
Huh?
Oh, throwing that old wineskin. That's good. Yeah.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought there.
I'm sorry, man. That was exciting. Sorry, you had me excited. That's what I'm talking about.
But no, I just think that we need to get rid of that mindset and need to start coming together and doing things in the community.
Yeah.
And like Pastor has said, as we give to, instead of giving, we give to individuals, don't get me wrong, but when we give to other churches, it shows people that they can come to the church
Yeah.
to get.
Yeah.
And, hopefully that helps them and they realize that, because people have a stigma kind of about
Yeah.
church.
Oh yeah.
And we just want them to feel loved,
Yeah.
whether it's our church or any other church. Most of the time there's nothing what they think. It's not what they think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's we're all here just to love Jesus.
Yeah. And to love on people, man.
Yeah.
That's what I love about when people walk into the church setting, especially what we had at Revive and what's here, is they walk in, they're like, oh, this isn't nothing like I expected.
Right.
Right.
It's like, we're not a bunch of like old 1950,
You're right.
like be quiet, walking around like everybody quiet. Like it's supposed to be this exciting thing. You should come in exciting and look around and go, oh man, there's all this stuff going on. Like that's
Yeah.
what it's about. The world can have that at all their stuff. It's like, man, why can't we have it?
We
So-
really are fun people.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
We're normal people. Just
it's okay.
yeah, we're okay.
It's okay, everybody. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know one thing to kind of, this is way off subject, but I meant to say this at the beginning. Jeremiah doesn't even know, only I know. We have surpassed 1,500 downloads today.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. So it was pretty awesome. Yeah, I got that first thing this morning. I could still not open one eye. It's like,
That's awesome.
whoa. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. How long have we been doing it? Like 3 months?
Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
pretty
I think
awesome.
we're at like around 25 episodes, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think this is 27 or something
Is
like
it?
that.
Okay.
So yeah, we're looking at it's exciting. But yeah, thank you all for
Yes.
being a part of it, and again, share, like, subscribe, do all that. It's awesome, having these. But let's get back to y'all. It's all about y'all. It's all about y'all today.
Oh goodness.
So just kind of give our listeners kind of a rundown of. I know you talked about the kids a little bit, and
Right.
I know I've asked you this. Like, one of them is y'all's, right?
One, yeah.
Y'all's actual, like,
One we had,
Right.
yes. And then, well, when we first got married, like 2 months after that, we jumped into fostering.
Oh, cool.
We just knew we wanted to have kids, and we just jumped in. I don't really know any other reason why.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
Oh,
I
really?
I assumed they were all your kids. Yeah.
No, yeah. So, I mean, they're ours.
I mean,
but yeah, I know what you
you
mean.
wouldn't know that
Right,
they were
yeah.
by the way you were
Yeah. But no, we jumped in, and our first foster child was Lola,
Yeah.
our oldest. So we adopted her. It took 5 years. We went back and forth with her, going home, coming back. And every time it would be just a little bit worse. And she has the kindest soul. Like, she is so sweet. She
Yeah.
cares about everyone, and she loves ministry. So she's all about helping everywhere she can. And we just held in there. And about a couple months after we got Lola, fostering her still, we got a call for a little boy. They brought him to us. He was super sick. And Sydney, he was 8 months old. So we fostered him for 3 years, and then we adopted him. And
awesome.
then we hadn't actually adopted yet, and we found out we were pregnant.
Yeah.
So after we had Paisley, we got to adopt Sydney first, and then 2 years later we got to adopt Lola. So we had our family, which we've had other kids in between there, in and out, and just loved on them. And
Man, so
a lot of
2
them went
months
home.
into it,
2 months into
your marriage.
yes.
Gosh.
Yeah, and it was because we got married in April 28th, and then June 25th we got Lola. So yeah, right around there.
Man, how'd that make you feel?
It was quick.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But we both, we were ready. Like, it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's the wife,
Yeah.
to be honest,
Mhm.
pushing the husband. And he's like, no, let's do it.
Yeah.
So we have always loved having kids.
Yeah,
You
which,
know.
which he seems like such a supportive guy anyway.
Yes.
And he's,
yeah.
when just seeing him around and smiling and hugging,
Yeah.
and man, it's just awesome to see y'all
He's
two work together.
Up
like
for
that,
anything usually. So.
So, yeah. Oh yeah.
He's quiet.
I was about to say he talks a little too much, but
I'm definitely the talker and the one that stands up for everything, but he's always right there and
oh yeah,
ready
Yeah.
to do
So
whatever.
how is it? Is it pretty easy for you, kind of working with her? Because she's always here. So is that something that kind of is pretty easy for you to kind of roll with? And
Yeah, it's always easy.
yeah, I know that's always kind of a hard juggling act. When either one or both are in ministry and trying to find your alone time. I know we've kind of talked about where y'all had that date night planned, and then something was leaking or whatever, so y'all had to kind of run
It's
up
leaking
here.
again right now.
Yeah, as we speak.
So as we speak, there's a trash can.
Yeah, and it's just so hard to juggle that and maintain y'all's relationship with each other, and with kids, and with ministry, and with your job separated from that. So I know that's always a hard thing to be able to juggle, but y'all seem to do it very, very flawlessly.
With God.
Yeah, that's right.
Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yes.
Yeah.
sometimes we just look at each other and like, what is happening? We don't even know what's happening right now. Like, it's just happening. We're just here.
And y'all's parents? No, are your parents from here?
They live in Essex.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
y'all are all pretty.
They
pretty close, right?
his mom has the kids right now.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Like, kind of, it's really good to be able to
We
lean on your
have,
parents.
my parents, which are not together, but so they both, have people, and
Yeah.
then his parents, and then all my grandparents are still living. So
Wow.
they still help. So we do have a major support system.
Yeah.
And without them, there's no way.
Oh, yeah.
I tell my grandma, because it'd be their great grandma, I'm like, I'm thankful for all of them, but she picks up a lot of slack, like during the day and stuff, I'm like, I'm so thankful for you. I'm so sorry that I have to call you all the time. You just feel so guilty.
Oh, yeah.
But they love it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always ready to go.
That's how I always get. Like, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Mom, I know you just got off, but like, could you help me, pick them up or do something like that? And I always feel bad.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Jeremiah, why?
I don't know. Grandma just likes time with the babies.
Right. Yeah. And she's like,
not,
yes,
it's not a big deal to her.
I'm going to just drop them off at your house.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, do that. That sound
do
too.
that.
Yeah, do
Come up
that.
with something. For
Nobody
me.
will be there, but you can drop them off.
Right, yeah.
I'll lock the gate in the backyard.
Yeah,
You
they
just
can
gotta
play back there. And
put some straw down for them,
Yeah. Is that what you
little
used to
food
play-
bowl.
Is that what you used to play with? Was that your childhood?
I'm just like a big
Aw.
gerbil.
Yeah. It's gonna be some water and some straw. That's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
So we're kind of asking you all this leading into something.
Right.
So kind of give us the rundown of the story of how it happened for those that may be listening, because y'all may not know, but I'm gonna kind of brag on us a little bit. We have like listeners in France,
Oh my goodness.
and we've got a new one that's I can't remember what. Yeah. I see what you did there. We as in you little jokester. But just for the listeners that may not be their home church, but just kind of give them the rundown of what happened and now what y'all are here at the church.
Okay. You mean just start?
Lord, let
No, I mean you can tell it.
You
You might be able to tell it better than me.
Nope.
You mean just start from like the very beginning?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So when we came back, it took us a little bit, but somehow I got roped into helping Esther, who was at the time the main person in the office. So then I became the cookie person who would give the first time visitors cookies. And then I took over the Salvation Army, which is the red kettlebell ringing. So that was a big deal. As I got in the office more, they're like, would you like a full-time position? I said, sure. So now I am in the office. Oh, I guess I run the office.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm pastor's assistant.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. We took a break from kids kind of, besides our own kids.
Yeah.
But we have had kids. I mean, I ran a daycare, just stuff like that.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had
Oh,
a daycare
okay.
for a little over a year. I don't know. I guess we were just getting tired.
Yeah.
And we needed to focus on ourselves just in the church.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We just went full force in the church. And about a year ago, so we were a year in the church probably, I looked at him one night and I said, do you think we're supposed to do kids ministry? And he's like, I don't think so. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
fine. Because I had
That was my
already
answer.
pushed him so much. Like, he was all about fostering, but, as we did that for 5-6
Yeah.
years,
Oh, yeah.
he was tired.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was tired too, but it was just still, I guess you just get in that mode of going. And
Yeah.
he's like, we've got to take a break.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, fine. I didn't want to push him, So, a year passes by and the Lord's like on me, especially this past month. He's just on me like, someone needs to go in there. Someone needs to pray for it, I should say.
Yeah.
Pray for it. So I went up and one afternoon and I was in the prayer room and I was like, send somebody, someone that, wants it, loves it, doesn't just want it for a check, just, loves the kids, has a relationship with the parents, because that's the most important thing for me is the parents to feel comfortable with someone.
Yeah.
And I felt like he was saying, I'm not sending anyone. Literally, that's what. And I literally turned around and I sat down and I'm like, what do you mean you're not sending someone?
Yeah.
I was just mind blown. Like, I guess we're not going to have kids ministry. It's over. Like, that's how I felt. I was
Stop the kids at the door. Just,
sorry, you can't come in.
No entrance.
And yeah, I didn't even get the part where he was telling me to do this. And the next day, I really hadn't said much to Lloyd about it yet. And Pastor brought one thing up, and I said, I don't know, maybe me and Lloyd are supposed to do it. And he's like, what? And I said, I'm just joking, because I didn't think anyone would take me seriously with it, I guess. And because I do so much in the office, I just thought they would need me more there than anywhere else. And he's like, no, really, when he said, my spirit leaped.
Yeah.
And I just started crying. I was like, why am I crying? And he's like, that's Jesus. And so at lunch, I called Lloyd and I said, hey, I tell you something. No, I said, well, how do you...
Lloyd on the other end.
He just got, guess what he did? He got quiet.
I got really quiet.
This thing on?
Yeah.
He's still there?
I said, oh my goodness, you don't feel it, do you? And he's like, no, well, he goes, yeah, it's okay. I was like, so I was in there, I was walking back and forth in the children's area, and I said, this is what I see. And I'm bawling. And he's like, he starts laughing, but it was weird because he wasn't laughing at me. He was like, it felt like he was spiritually laughing.
Right.
And he's like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
So we are now the pastors over Kingdom Kids.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Man. I'm so excited. Oh, and she called me, I think the next day maybe.
Yes.
And she called me and was kind of like, hey, it hasn't been announced yet, and I was so excited. Like I went out of the way. What was we doing? Man, I don't know. I had to go somewhere, but I was going to Cape.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped by. I just wanted to stop by and encourage her. Just like, oh man, that's awesome. And we got to talk. We probably talked for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm so excited for y'all. Y'all are such a great couple, and couldn't imagine a better couple, taking it over. And I've got kids that are going to be in there. And
I've got kids that are going to be in there, and we're really excited. Missy and I both are. Whenever we, they made the announcement, we were like, they couldn't have picked a better couple.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
you guys
so
are perfect
weird
for it.
though, because like we didn't. I guess you just put something. You're calling, really, because I mean, kids are our calling.
Yeah.
I guess we just put it on hold for those, for a while. You don't think about it.
Yeah.
I guess kind of just push it out of your head. Like, that's not us anymore.
Yeah.
But once we said yes, it's like, it's us.
Yeah.
It's flowing. It feels so relieving to just do it.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for Sunday.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
We both can.
Yeah.
Well, and then you see, as we kind of talked about y'all's past and how, y'all kind of got thrusted into it. When you get out of that and you get to where you are now, you look back and you go, oh, I see where we were being prepared.
Crazy.
We were getting ready, even though it was the farthest thing from your mind.
Yeah.
But it's like, God used y'all and put y'all through that fire and that, learning.
Because that was a hard time.
Yeah.
Fostering is hard.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't imagine.
I don't know how sometimes we look back and we're like, how did we make it through that together? Because we were newly married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't date very long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we started dating December 11th.
don't
Yeah.
tell nobody.
How'd
We
y'all-
only dated 4 months.
4
Oh,
months.
really?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
December
Wow.
11th. Got married April 28th.
Oh, that's awesome.
When you know, right?
We
That's
knew.
right. Yeah.
And if we wouldn't have started, we've said this 1,000 times, if we wouldn't have got married or dated and got married when we did, we wouldn't have got Lola. We
Yeah,
would have,
exactly.
it
Yeah.
would have been it was God's timing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
It's-
right.
Our parents thought we were nuts, but
They
I mean,
did.
they love Lloyd. My
happens.
parents love Lloyd, so they're like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Y'all's crazy, but you know what? Okay, go ahead. Go
But
for
we
it.
showed them, we showed everyone that it was right.
Oh yeah.
It was for the babies that we have, and now it's going to be for the babies that we changed over to Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So how'd y'all meet? I have to.
Well, it's really not a story. It's kind of sad. I guess. I mean, we were running around in town, and I had seen him, and he had seen me.
I had seen
I
him.
had seen him.
Seen
Yes,
him.
I did think he was cute. So, I had a mutual friend that he had a mutual friend with. And I got in that vehicle at McDonald's parking lot, and he got in the same vehicle, and we started talking ever since then. And once we actually like got together and hung out, we never missed a day.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Never
awesome.
missed a day.
That's awesome.
Been together since. So
Did he talk more that first night than he has today?
not really. He actually had to wait and message me to talk to me.
It's so much easier that way, though, ain't it? Which I used to be. I used to be like super shy, also. Like when like bad, dude.
Really?
That's
Yes.
funny.
Yeah, that's so hard to believe.
Like so much so, man.
Jeez.
Like when me and Jamie first started, I had to send a buddy to go ask her out. Like that's how deathly afraid I was. Oh yeah, and it was bad. And she
Kinda
said no. So
She said no.
yeah.
Yeah, to your buddy?
Yes.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Which we'll have them on next time, and we're going to talk about the story. But she, like, I guess she did like me, but she
Yeah.
thought he was joking.
Oh, okay. She didn't want to be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, didn't want to get played.
Embarrassed.
Like, no.
So she said no. So I was like, all right. So I asked another chick out, and apparently it was like the wrong move. Like 2
Yeah, you
Oh
think?
yeah. Like 2 hours later, like all her friends like surrounded me in the hallway. Like, why'd you do that? Jamie's so upset, and she's crying, and she really likes you. I'm like, oh no, I
thought
asked
she
her
didn't
out.
like me.
Exactly.
oh
Yeah.
my
So
goodness.
she needs to explain herself on this next one. But yeah, I was the same way, dude. I was terrified, man. Probably till I was 17. I was the shyest.
It's so funny. He's really not shy.
Yeah.
He's just quiet.
Yeah. One of those that when he gets to know you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Which I look forward to getting to know you more because we hang out kind of a lot here.
Well,
at
we
the
work
office,
together.
Yeah. So I'm so sorry.
No, you make it fun
oh
because
my
I'm by myself now
Yep.
most of the time.
Yep.
It's just me, and then Simmons comes.
Like a tornado. I don't know if that's a
No,
good
I'll
thing
be
or not.
like, "Where you at?" I probably drive you nuts.
No.
I'm like, "Are you coming today?" I'm bored.
No one to talk to.
Man. Yeah, and it gets fun around here. Like we joke around a lot and
Yeah.
mess around, and
I don't get my feelings hurt.
yeah, especially when Pastor's here and we really just get going, us three, and it's oh my gosh, it's so fun.
It's supposed to be like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're a big family, one big
Yep.
happy family, through better or through worse.
Yeah.
Kind of like me and Jeremiah. Like, I can't stand them,
No.
but I have to. Like I have
Hate his
to.
guts.
I have to be. I'll take the ball. I'll dive on that sword. I guess. Oh, gosh, but I'm so excited. So like,
Yes.
I know you talked about kind of just as you accepted it, like all the ideas and
Right.
and you know what you want to do just kind of began to flood.
Yeah. And really, I think now, and I have the ideas and they're going to come, as we go. I think just getting in there Sunday, we're going to do more like a meet and greet style with the kids, have fun. God's really slowed me down this week.
Yeah.
Because I was just so, I'm pumped. Hope that
Yeah.
didn't sound wrong. He's slowing me down. I really feel like he's wanting me to focus on teaching them Jesus and loving them,
Yeah.
us loving them,
Oh, yeah.
because that is really all they need. We
Yeah.
have a lot of, I know like we have kids that come from regular families. We have a lot of kids that come from foster situations, live with their grandparents.
Yep.
So it's so weird because we did that.
Yep.
So we know how that feels for kids, and we have a heart for that. So we're just gonna love them.
Yeah.
We're gonna love them and give them a father figure, a mother figure,
Yep.
and let them see us united because we're both gonna be back there. And that's what God's really just dealing with my heart,
Yeah.
is giving them structure and loving them.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, and like in the same way that he, equipped you
Yeah.
from what you went through in your own situations at home with the kids and stuff,
Right.
he's going to equip you going forward too.
Yes.
And so you can know that
Yeah.
That the ideas will come, and the people
will.
that will come alongside of you to help will be there.
Yes.
And that's just he's going to take care of it because you're being obedient,
Right.
and then, him nudging you ever so gently, like I'm not sending it. That cracks me up.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of times when we ask God to send somebody to do this or send somebody to do that, you're that, you can be that somebody.
Right.
It doesn't always have to be somebody else.
Yeah.
And I kudos to you guys for stepping up and
Thank you.
doing it. It's awesome.
And it's awesome to see. Nothing wrong with the older generations,
Right.
but like our age, youth our age and a little bit older than us are really who is moving things right now. So
Right.
it's good to see a young couple like y'all, because you're what, 24,
26.
26, and
29.
20. Golly, y'all are
We're
old.
babies.
I know, right,
young.
man.
I told you we got started early.
Man. But to see someone that young, being put in such a prominent position like that is awesome, because not only do parents see y'all as, y'all been married for almost a decade now, and it's
Right.
like y'all have got it together, and y'all have kids, and y'all have dealt with all that, and it's like you've lived a lot of life at your young age,
Yes.
So
We've learned a lot.
yeah, so y'all have that young zeal, but also that wisdom
Yeah.
that comes along.
We're
with
not
older.
just going to come in there, and we don't take it lightly.
Yeah.
I pray parents, and I'm doing a sheet like you would get from school from a teacher, all about the bars,
Yeah.
because I want them to know, like, we don't take it lightly that your child's learning from us.
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like one of the first things they learn,
Yeah.
from
Absolutely.
children's class. So, yeah, I won't take it lightly at all. We both won't.
No.
It's very important.
and preparing them for the madness that's on the other end of the building.
Yeah, no
Yes.
kidding. Just pump them full down there because they're going to need it when they,
I know.
when they journey that 100 yards to the other end.
Just like, I can see them just like coming out of y'all's room, like, all right, we'll see y'all.
We're well behaved.
Yeah, and it's like just them walking down that hall just by themselves, like dark music. It's like see the lights down there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Bye.
No, but the way I'm going to get my youth fix, because I love being back there. It's so cool. We're going to bring, when it's time for the child to move over, we're going to come hang out with them.
Oh, cool.
That
There you
first
go.
service
Oh, yeah,
with
that'd
them.
be awesome.
Because
There you go.
we have seen a gap
Yeah.
with our little ones. I guess they're not little, they're 12 or so, coming over the teens. And I mean, I'm not saying, just before,
Yeah.
where they won't go.
Yeah.
They're scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's time to leave the nest.
Yeah.
You need to go.
Yeah.
So we want to make it as easy. And I think with you guys bringing in, we do lockouts together, or we do puppets shows,
Yeah.
or whatever we talked about,
Oh, yeah.
it's going to help intertwine that.
Yeah.
We need to intertwine
Right.
because it's a close thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to talk about is we plan on doing a lot of stuff, together and, giving the youth an opportunity to disciple, younger kids, because they look up to these,
Yeah,
these
absolutely.
youth.
And it's overwhelming at 12 or 13 whenever you make that jump to go in there around 15, 16-year-old kids.
Yep.
I mean, that's a huge, it's only a couple of years, but it seems
It
huge
is.
at that age.
I was scared to
And
go
so,
to youth.
yeah,
whenever
I think
first started out.
everybody is.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming
So
when
we
you walk in
can-
that first time.
Yeah.
I can still remember the fear that came along with
Don't know
that.
anybody.
Definitely.
But I think what your plan to
Yeah.
do things together will bridge that gap.
Yeah, I think
wonderfully.
so.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. And like I said, Lloyd, I'm excited to get to know you better, to be able to hang out, because, I love hanging out, with everybody, but I love my buddies, my guys that I
Right.
can joke around with and stuff. And I'm going to apologize now for all that once you get in there and get in the
I hope
circle.
you're ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah, he can give it back. He can take it and give it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's fun.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
we try to just be light about. We joke with each other. So we're all about it.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
That's what I'm
fun.
talking about. So pumped, man.
Yes.
But do y'all have anything else? Anything on your heart?
I don't think so. Just bring your kids to church.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely.
So we're starting this Sunday. This
Yeah.
Sunday, big
Sunday
goal.
morning, 10 a.m. And then Wednesday nights, we're going to start back with classes.
Sweet.
So
yeah.
we're super excited. We haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah.
So
And that'll help, man. That'll help, because I know there's a lot of parents that they just don't
Yes.
want to. It's hard for them to stay in
it's
service.
sad because you hate to say that, but I totally get it. With 3 kids, you cannot focus.
Yeah.
You're worried about. And most of the time, they're not bothering anyone. but in your mind, you can't focus.
Right.
And then we talked about, we work in ministry.
Yeah.
We're here super early, but there's nowhere to take our kids.
Yeah.
Like my mom usually brings them in, but now we're going to try to open at like 9.
Yeah.
And let the women want to go to women's class.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere to take their kids.
You're right.
More would go if it's open. So we're going to open at 9
Yeah.
and let people bring their kids in so
Oh,
they
yeah.
can go.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes. Because
That's big. 'Cause
I
that's
never
what-
got to go before I worked in the office and had all those responsibilities. I couldn't go because I had kids, and he felt bad going to the men's class because then I couldn't go to the women's.
Right. Well, we were kind of in that same predicament because
Yes.
Missy was going to teach
Teach.
the Battlefield of the Mind class, and I've been enjoying going to the men's
Yeah.
class.
So you'll
but
be
it's
able
like,
to
yeah,
bring
so
your
that's-
kid. Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
We're gonna be everyone's favorite.
Yes, you
Sorry,
are.
Simmons.
Yeah, you lost that time.
Yeah.
No, it'll be good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because like y'all said, it's kind of a to where you have to choose one or the other. Like, you gonna go to
Right.
class today? Okay, I guess I'll watch.
Then you're missing out. Yeah, it's
I
not cool.
guess.
So
Yeah, so that's awesome.
It'll
And
be
same for Wednesdays.
Mhm.
You wanna
Yeah, the
come in
Wednesday.
for- yeah. So that's gonna be awesome.
It'll be
I'm gonna
good.
try to get mine down. I know Sissy will go down there. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to get Bubby.
I
down
mean,
there.
I'll take her.
Yeah. She's
I love
awesome.
Zeke too, but oh my goodness, she's so
Sissy.
cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude. She got me wrapped so
Oh,
bad.
I can see
Bad.
why.
Jamie, what'd she call me? Oh, she called a sucker. That's what she calls me. Sissy she just give me, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay. I don't care.
I don't even know what I was mad about.
Come here. You burnt the house down. It's
She put
okay.
the toy in the speaker yesterday, and she's
Yeah.
like, "I'm sorry," and I'm like, "Oh, we'll get it.
yeah.
You're fine."
Don't feed into that. Yeah. 'Cause
Ooh.
the speakers have those holes, and she's just like, "Blue." She's like, I dropped Elsa down there. I'm like, why would you do this? Speaker's like, it's okay. Come here. Oh, this little turd.
We found it.
So, Sissy, I'm gonna put you in there. Well, Jeremiah, you got any final thoughts?
I really don't. I'm just thankful for these two. I'm glad you guys joined us on here. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to add, Lloyd?
No, I do not.
You sure? Think about it.
I'm sure.
Last call. Megan, you got any
No,
final
I'm
thoughts?
good. I'm excited. We're ready to get in there and make it our own.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
And everybody keep an eye out because we'll start doing videos and
Yes.
stuff and getting that up on the
Yeah.
app and on Facebook and Instagram.
They can like our page. It's
Yep.
Kingdom Kids
Yep. Oh yeah.
on Facebook.
Man, that's Lee's in there painting right now. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Oh.
awesome.
It's looking so good.
Oh man,
She's awesome.
It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be awesome back there. But
All right. Well, hey, thank you everybody for joining us. Once again, this has been Almost Brothers Podcast. Remember, if you don't have a home church, come check us out at the Lighthouse in Dexter. 8:30 outside under the tent, south side of the building, 10 o'clock inside. We love you.